I want to propose a common user facility. Okay? Because we can, if we want to support our businesses and our small scale and SMEs to grow, we have to give them the support for them to reach the next level. We can either be comfortable and say, wacha wafanye biashara vile wanafanya, to continue selling tea in sacks, or we can help and support them build with the right infrastructure to value add tea. Not a lot of businesses, especially the small ones, can afford 70 million shillings to buy an EMA tea bag machine. So as a Chamber of Commerce, and I will be donating the first tea bag machine to that common user facility. I want us to give them support of tea liquorers to develop Kenyan tea, which is already very good, by the way, but different markets have different test requirements. We want to give them liquorers, to help them with the blending of that tea. We want to help them with packaging, be it labeling packaging, be it advise them on the latest trends in packaging. Basically hold their hand until they successfully complete their first export. In 2023, I believe, CP, we accompanied His Excellency to Congo-Brazzaville with a delegation of business people. And I want to inform you, Your Excellency, that as we speak right now, several of those businesses that accompanied us have permanent business setups in Congo-Brazzaville and Congo-Kinshasa right now. Before we went on that trip, we had negotiated preferential sea freight rates to the ports of Boma and Matadi. Before we went to Congo-Brazzaville, we already had solutions to make logistics very competitive, and I'm very happy to report that we already have exports. There's a lot of conversation about intra-Africa trade. The conversation is always, we're at 17%, but the conversation we need to have is how do we take it from 17% to 34%, and from 34% to 68%. One of the ways that we can do that is the collective bargaining with the shipping lines. It's about competitiveness, nothing else. Together with the government, we can formalize these businesses. We need to bring them to the formal fold. Some of them have very good ideas, very good businesses that can and should be scaled up, and we as chamber leaders, and some of them are here. Some of them not only leaders but also business people who deserve to be helped to scale up their businesses, and that is one of the mandates, and we intend to do that. We have a plan for that, to scale up and digitize these businesses. One of the things that I really, really insist on is, okay, we have signed all these free trade agreements, but how do we support the small businesses? Make use of the full potential of that. So we already have formed a committee that will be, helping these small businesses, making them aware of all the opportunities and helping them to comply with all the requirements until they are successful exporters to those markets.